starting off fresh with KPG. We starting off fresh with KPG. We started off first talking with G. We started off first talking with G. Then we went and added Corey. Then we went and added Corey. Added Prince, that's the KPG. We started off fresh with KPG. Added Prince, now it's KPG. Added Prince, now it's KPG. And we just talking with KPG. And we just talking with KPG.
What up, what up, what up, baby? Y'all, welcome to Talking with KPG. I'm your dog, G. As y'all can see, I'm by my lonesome right now, waiting on the crew to come on, man. I know they had a couple things to do, so we might be running just a tad bit behind, man. We're trying to make up for the show on Wednesday, so this will be episode 61, season 2. I thank y'all for rocking with me. I appreciate y'all. Remember to put your name in the chat. Remember to talk in the chat. We got some good stuff to talk about today, man. I want to talk about the NBA top 75 players. I see a lot of chatter going on social media about that. I want y'all thoughts, man. I want what y'all think about that. Also, man, we're going to jump into this Cowboys. We're going to jump into the Cowboys. Mike McCarthy. Hopefully we can get Prince on. I know Prince feels a certain way about our coach. So I definitely want to be able to talk about that with him, man. Get his thoughts. And Corey, of course, you know, he'll probably be the moderator in the whole thing. So as soon as they get on, man, we'll jump into that. So, y'all, the NBA has started. The Brooklyn Nets are playing right now. They are currently down about 9 points to the Philadelphia 76ers, who are without one of their stars, man. Ben Simmons, as everyone knows, the saga in Philly is still going on. Today's, I guess, news about it is Ben Simmons has come out and said that he's not mentally ready to come and put everything into the game, to go out there and be everything that they want him to be for the Philadelphia 76ers. I'm not really sure where that leads them to go or where it leads him to go. I think we said last show that I believe he's trying to work his way out of Philly. He's only showing up so he doesn't get fined. So I believe it's just a matter of time, man. But I don't think there are a lot of suitors out there for him. A lot of people are not going for it. They're not wanting to pick up Ben Simmons. But I read today that Joel Embiid came out and spoke on behalf of the team and said that even though Ben is going through what he's going through and doing the things that he's doing, that's still his brother. That's still their brother. They still look at him as a brother on the team, man. Even though we said he can't worry about him no more, you know. And I think that's commendable. I think a leader should do that. But I think that's also a way to just keep your mind focused on what you got to do, you know, and kind of get that distraction away from you. So once you say, hey, man, he's still my brother. You know, I'm still ride with him. Ain't that much more that they can say, the media can say. So I think they'll be all right, man. I think the Philadelphia Sixers will be all right. You know, they played well the other night, got a dub, and they're playing well tonight without Ben Simmons. So Joel Embiid, man, he's the catalyst of that team. without him, they're no good. Without Ben Simmons, I think they can still be okay. So let's move on to the Chicago Bulls. And this probably would be my sleeper team in the East. And I believe it was probably my sleeper team last year, too. Didn't go well. But I think they made some great additions to their team with DeMar DeRozan, Lonzo Ball, Alex Caruso. They've picked up some very good pieces for that Chicago Bulls team. So I believe the Bulls will actually be in the playoffs this year and actually give them a run for give some teams a run for their money, man. They're not a bad team at all. Not a bad team at all. I think it's a well-constructed team, man. So the Chicago Bulls may be back in the runnings, y'all. So be on the lookout. Be on the lookout. All right, other scores. We got the Indiana Pacers. 129-123 in overtime right now over the Wizards. You have the Raptors, Toronto, 91. The Boston Celtics, 72. I think the fellas and I talked about this last week. And I'm not really high on the Celtics, man. I've always said the Celtics are not an average team, but a team that I don't believe can go very far because they have a team that are the same players. Rakeem, what's up, big dog? I got the Knicks up there, man. I got the Knicks definitely in the playoffs. I got the Knicks around 5 or 6. I think they I don't like the pickup, Rakeem. I don't like the pickup in the point guard, man. None of them. I don't like the Schroeder pickup, and I don't like the pickup of what's my guy's name? Came from Boston. Damn it. I'm got a brain fart, y'all. I'm sorry. They can't play no defense. But yeah, I don't like the pickup of those point guards. But I do like what your rook from last year is doing this year, man. He look Coppins. He's looking like what y'all want him to look like. And of course you got Randall, who's going to do his thing. But the confidence that your shooter got from being in the championship game in the finals, not the finals, but the Olympics. Evan Fournier, that was a good pickup. A good pickup. You got a shooter who's now playing with a lot of confidence. So, yeah, I like the Knicks, man. Then you got a great coach. You got a great coach who's going to keep them in games, So I like the Knicks, man. I like the Knicks. The Knicks got a solid squad, big dog. Solid squad. Who's next? Okay, let's go back to the game, Joe. Back to the Celtics. I'm sorry. Back to the Celtics. So yeah, the Celtics, they worry me, dog. They worry me. I just don't think the Tatum and Brown thing would work. It's like the Dame Lillard and McCullough. It's the same thing. They'll be good, but they won't get over that hump if they both are on the same squad. Then they both need to be separated. And I'm gonna stick to that, man. I'm gonna stick to that. Rakeem says, so far both East and West, what team you see in the season at the top, at the end of the season at the top? right now, I mean, I want to say the Lakers, but it all depends on their health. And you look at over in the East, man, you still have a tough Milwaukee team. I think Milwaukee, the Hawks, the Heat, and Philly, and I want to throw the Nets in there, but I think the Nets are in trouble. I think the Nets are in trouble. I think the Nets have two All Stars, but I don't think those were the All Stars that they needed. I think they needed a Durant and Kyrie, and not a Durant and Harden. Um, so that's it's gonna be tough for them, baby boy. That's gonna be tough, man. Who do you have, Raheem, at the end of the season, man? Just going off right now, who do you have being the top dog in the East and the West? Also on the West and West side, man, I like what the Warriors are doing. And they're not even fully healthy yet. So I like what the Warriors are doing. So I'll definitely put the Warriors up there as well. All right, what's up, Cuzzo? So Cuz got Eric, and Eric has Lakers and Bucks. Can't go wrong with that, dog. Lakers and Bucks are Nets for you, Raheem. Okay. Yeah, you can't go wrong with any one of those, man. Um, I'm worried about the Nets, though. I really am worried about the Nets. Uh, they, I like Harden. I just don't like Harden. I don't want to say in the team setting. Yeah, maybe so. Maybe in the team setting. Harden 101, I'm taking Harden all day. But Harden in the team setting, I'm not really feeling that. Not really feeling that, man. So I think the chemistry of the Bucks is going to overtake what the Nets can do, and I think the Heat and even the Sixers, man, may be a better team. And throw the Hawks in there, may be a better team than the Nets right now. That's just off the top of my head right now. So, and what I've seen in these first two games, I know it's early. Um, yeah, you're right, Raheem. The East is wide open. It's wide open. There's a lot of good teams, man. This is, I think we said this last year. The balance of power is not in the West anymore. That East has come up, and they're kind of evening it out now. The West and the East are not too far from each other, man. If you look from 1-8 last year, and compare them to 1-8, in the West, it's pretty comparable, man. Pretty comparable. Uh, hey, Cuzzo, I absolutely agree with that comment, man. Eric says, I don't like Harden with the Nets. I'm a diehard Harden fan, but I don't think he fits with the Nets. I agree with you 100%, Cuzzo. 100% I agree with that. I don't believe he's a good fit for them either, man. Um, Harden Harden needs his own team. He needs his own team. And playing with Durant, you're not gonna have your own team. And I think that was why he left OKC, because he wanted his own team, and now he's gone back to, you know, not be a second fiddle, but it's not. I don't think it's gonna work. I don't think it's gonna work. Raheem says make him a bench player. Yeah, yeah. And I probably won't go as far as a bench player, but he's not as dynamic as he normally is, as he could be, playing there. So I definitely agree with you on that, man. I think you have to put him around a bunch of shooters and a bunch of defensive players, and Harden would strive in a system like that, or a team like that. But Yeah, this it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough for the Nets, man, to win in the East, man, with the way their team is constructed right now. So yeah, absolutely. Absolutely, Cuzzo. Right, Raheem. He definitely needs the ball, man. He's not the same if he don't have the ball. Um, I think that's what makes Steph Curry so great because he can play off the ball so well. And speaking of Steph Curry, did y'all see him go off last night for 45 points? Um, Steph was playing lights out last year, uh, but I think he's probably I'm picking him to win MVP this year. I'm picking Steph to win MVP this year. Um, he is. I think he has a salty taste in his mouth from last year's exit. He what he did last year was phenomenal. You know, getting them into the play-in game, but him with more pieces now, I think, and they said Clay will be back in December. But I'm putting him up there, man. I know it's early. I know it's early. I'm just to throw it out there. If I had to pick an MVP, just to the crystal ball, yeah, I'm going. I'm gonna go with Curry. I won't go with a. I mean, you got a Giannis, of course. Giannis will definitely be in the runnings for MVP. Um, but I think it'll probably be between them two. Probably between them two. And throw an Embiid in there. All right. Yes. Cuz said Curry snap decent. His stats are impeccable. I can definitely see MVP status. Right on, bro. Right on, Cuzzo. Right on. Yeah, I like LeBron. Yeah, I like LeBron, but LeBron has too many pieces over there. Yeah, you got Westbrook, you got AD, and like I was saying before, for the Lakers to be successful, LeBron can't be MVP LeBron. Um, I think if he's MVP LeBron, we're not winning. And I say that only because his body's gonna break down. When he's MVP LeBron, he has to put a lot on his shoulders. But I don't think he needs to do that right now because he has AD. He has Westbrook. He has Carmelo. So he doesn't have to be that MVP player. That's the only reason I wouldn't put him in there. And I don't want him to be in there as well. So they have a young buck over in Minnesota though that is quietly gunning for superstardom. And Anthony Davis. I mean, not Anthony Davis. Anthony Edwards. I'm sorry. Anthony Edwards. This young stud, man, is something special. It's something special. I think he went off yesterday for like 32 points. He is a stone cold killer, and he's been that way. He's been that way. He's been that way since high school. He's an Atlanta native, and the guy's coming into his own, man. The jump shot is falling. He already has the leaping abilities of your boy Vince Carter, and now he's developing that jump shot too. I think he's going to be special. Be on the lookout for Anthony Edwards. What's up, James Littlejohn? Welcome to the show, big homie. Yeah, Edwards is a beast. He's a beast, man. and humble, humble. He's that humble but a silent killer. Um, so be on the lookout for him, man. Be on the lookout for him. So Raheem said true, but stat speaks volumes. Yep, you're right about that. Got to mention him in MVP. In MVP talk. Now I think he's going to be an MVP talk because his name is LeBron. I think they're going to put him in there anyway. Um, Good question. Good question. So Raheem says, do I feel Bill will get traded this season? I do. I don't think he's going to finish this season in Washington. Uh, I think they're kind of like in a rebuilding stage. And if a team that is a player away from making a deep run in the playoffs, I think they'll go for him. I think he's a good piece for anybody that's at that level. So I do see it. I don't see him being there for the rest of the year. How about Dame Lillard? Do you see Dame being in Portland for the rest of the year? I know he's come out today or in an interview and said, he wants to build where he is, He wants to work his way up, kind of like what Giannis did. He said he doesn't want to leave the Portland Trailblazers to go anywhere else. But I don't know if he can win in Portland, man. I don't know if that team is built to win. So and I don't think they've done anything this year to, show him that they want to win right now. So I definitely think I definitely think he needs to. I actually heard Paul Pierce talk about it on All the Smoke, and he was saying that he doesn't think he's going to leave either, but he thinks he's going to be stuck in Portland for the rest of his career without winning the chip. So I think that's tough, man. I think that's. But great players sometimes just don't win chips, man. And I think Dame might be going down that road. They might be going down that road. So, what other team that we want to talk about? Oh, the Phoenix Suns. Phoenix Suns, man. Do y'all see them? I don't want to say repeating, but do you see them challenging for the West again, like they did last year? I think they caught a lot of people off guard last year. I think this year, though, I think they got a little bullseye on their back. Do you think they will be able to maintain their level? Okay. What's up, Chuck? Welcome to the show, big homie. So Chuck says they're gonna beat the Lakers tonight. Well, I don't believe that. I don't believe that, big dog. I think they have their hands full tonight. They have their hands full tonight. Yeah, you're right, Raheem. Injuries helped them out last year. I think it's gonna be tough this year. Yeah, I don't think so either. I don't think the Suns got better. I think they kind of came back with the same squad. I know they picked up JaVale McGee, but I don't. JaVale McGee's not that difference maker, you know. He's a good role player though, but I don't see it, man. I don't see it. I don't know if I didn't think they were going to win. I wouldn't say that, Chuck. I wouldn't say that. Eric says, bring the Lakers is tough on that front. Wait a minute. Beating the Lakers is a tough one for them. Depends on the health for sure. And the ability for the Suns to have a good defensive game. Yeah, you're right, E. You're absolutely right. It's gonna be tough. If the Lakers are healthy, the Suns won't be able to play with them. They won't be able to play with them at all. So yeah, we know you hating. We know you hating. And I don't mind it. But Chuck, you gotta get you a team, man. Gotta get you a team. There's a team in Atlanta that's close to you that is actually a really, really, really good team. You might want to jump on board, man. They're gonna make some noise this year. They've picked up a player called Jing John, backup center. That was a excellent pickup. Excellent pickup. I know anybody but the Lakers. I'm trying to sell you the Hawks. If you want a team, I tell you it's close to you. The Hawks. This team is. You might want to strike the match right now. Strike it right now because they're getting hot, man. They're getting hot. The team, the organization, the city is starting to roll with them, and they have some pieces. They have some pieces, man. Look, I'm telling you, you heard it from me. You heard it from me last year when I told you about the Hawks. Hey, they've gotten better. They've gotten better. They got Cam Reddish back. They got DeAndre Hunter back. They got some key pieces back. Last night's game, they played the Dallas Mavericks, who we all figured would be a pretty decent team this year. Jason Kidd's first, game with the Dallas Mavericks. But I think they ran into a buzzsaw last night, and that buzzsaw was the Atlanta Hawks. I don't remember how many threes they made, but they made a ton of threes. They played without Gallo Denari, without Lou Williams, without another big they missed out on. They was missing a couple players, man, but they didn't miss a beat. So so James Littlejohn said, Chuck, man, is a closet Laker fan. I won't put it past him, man, because he's a closet Cowboys fan too, man. He knows more about my Cowboys than I do. So I won't put it past him. So can the Hawks beat the Lakers? And in a 1-game series, or just talking about in a 7-game? In a 7-game series, it's gonna be tough. But in a game, the Hawks probably can, man. The Hawks are tough, though. Don't sleep on the Hawks. The Hawks are tough. I like the Hawks, man. Hawks might be my second best team in the East. It might be the second best team in the East behind the Bucks. I'm still gonna put the Bucks up there, but the Hawks might be the second best. All right. My boy Rakeem, man, he asked the question. He moved on to football. And he wants to know, do I think it's time for the Cleveland Browns to move on from Mayfield at quarterback? No, I don't. I don't. I think he fits what they want to do. They are a running team, so I don't feel like they want to bring somebody else in there that's like a maybe that likes to pass a lot more. I think he's a good bus driver. So no, I don't think so. But I think the weapons that he has on the outside are not, and let me say not the weapons, the weapon. And everybody knows what weapon we're talking about. That's Odell Beckham. Odell is too electric for that offense. He needs to be around a Pat Mahomes, a Dak Prescott, a Tom Brady. He needs to be Aaron Rodgers. You put a OBJ in Green Bay and Dallas and Arizona, hell, maybe even Seattle, and you probably get the OBJ from old. But I think OBJ, he needs to find a way to stay healthy. I think that's been his issue his whole career. Kind of like Deshaun Jackson, you know. No, James. No. So what statement you talking about, man? What statement you talking about, Chuck? I think let me go back and read your statement. Let me go back here and see what you're talking about, big dog. Okay. You don't want to agree with Corey. So can the Hawks beat the Lakers? Yeah, I think they could. I mean, not in a 7-game series, but one game, yeah. But I agree with Rakeem, man. I think our size would be too much for him. You know, just go back to the basketball real fast. And before, I don't want to jump off basketball yet because I want to talk to you all about your NBA's top 75. I'm a closet Laker fan. Oh yeah. I don't believe it though. I don't believe it. You just a big hater. I can live with that. So James said this too. He said too. My boy. Seattle, Miami would be a good one, and Tampa has too much talent. He said. I mean, yeah. Think about it. I don't know how many more years Mike Evans is going to do. You might lose AB next year. So it's you never know, man. You never know. AB is only on a 1 year, so he could go there and play with the GOAT, possibly. But so before we leave all this NBA topic, the NBA top 75 came out yesterday. and the media, not the media, but social media was up in an uproar, man, about some of the people that were left off the list. Some of the people they had on the list. And as I'm talking, y'all, the Brooklyn Nets have come back, roaring back, and took a 5-point lead over the Philadelphia 76ers. Philly has given up the lead again. Oh, so I'm gonna put the list of names out for the top 75, and y'all let me know what you think about them, and we'll discuss it. I hope y'all can see this. Can y'all see that? The screen? So you got Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Ray Allen, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Carmelo Anthony, Nate Archibald, Paul Arizin. I don't even know who that is. Yeah, I saw that, dog. I saw that. Okay. Charles Barkley, Rick Barry, Elgin Baylor, Larry Bird, Kobe Bryant, Wilt Chamberlain, Bob Cousy, Dave Cowens, Billy Cunningham, Stephen Curry, Anthony Davis, Dave DeBusschere, Clyde Drexler, Tim Duncan, Kevin Durant, Julius Erving, Dr. J, Patrick Ewing, Walt Frazier, Kevin Garnett, George Gervin, Hal Greer, James Harden, John Havlicek, Elvin Hayes, Allen Iverson, LeBron James, Magic Johnson, Sam Jones, Michael Jordan the GOAT, Jason Kidd, Kawhi Leonard, Damian Lillard, Jerry Lucas, Karl Malone, Moses Malone, Pete Maravich, Bob McAdoo, Kevin McHale, George Mikan, Reggie Miller, Earl Monroe, the GOAT, Manny Goat, Steve Nash, Dirk Nowitzki, Hakeem Olajuwon, Shaquille O'Neal, Robert Parrish, Chris Paul, Gary Payton, Bob Pettit, Paul Pierce, Scottie Pippen, Willis Reed, Oscar Robertson, David Robinson, Dennis Rodman, Bill Russell, Dolph Schayes, Bill Sharman, John Stockton, Isaiah Thomas, Nate Thurman, Wes Unseld, Dwayne Wade, Bill Walton, Jerry West, Russell Westbrook, Lenny Wilkins, Dominique Wilkins, and James Worthy. All right, those are the 75 that are on the anniversary team. Okay, there we go. All right. Raheem says Damian and Chris shouldn't be on there. So let me throw out a couple names that aren't on there that people probably, just to throw out here. Grant Hill, Vince Carter, Dwight Howard. Let me get rid of that real fast, y'all. Grant Hill, Vince Carter, Dwight Howard, Alonzo Mourning, Kyrie Irving, Tony Parker, just to name a few that weren't on that list. So Raheem, my dog. So you said Damian, Chris Paul, and Russell Westbrook shouldn't be on there. Okay. All right. And for me, I would say Paul Pierce, Steve Nash, and I hate to say this, but I'm actually gonna throw Anthony Davis in there too, man. Um, I don't think they should be in there, man. I don't think Paul Pierce should be in there. I don't think Steve Nash and Anthony Davis should be in that top 75 either. Also, I forgot to put Chris Webber, the Hall of Fame inductee. Chris Webber is not in there as well. So I think that is. So what do you think about that, man? I kind of agree. I think Chris Paul should be in there. Hey, you're spot on with that. I think that's the only reason they didn't put Kyrie in there. I think they're trying to. He's going to be treated differently now. He's definitely going to be treated differently. Oh, James Littlejohn. So you saying Chris shouldn't be in there either? Chris Paul or Chris Bosh? Don't do that. Don't do that, Chuck. Don't do that. Chuck says Robert Ory. Don't get James fired up over there, please. Please. But what about Vince Carter, man? Y'all don't think Vince Carter should be in that top 75? Yeah, Chris Webber as well. Chris Webber. Oh, you said Chris Webber shouldn't be in there. Okay, Raheem, you don't think so? No to Vince Carter, huh? All right. What about Dwight Howard? What about Dwight Howard? And so this is why I would put. This is why I will put Vince Carter. Because I think in order for you to be a top 75, I think you needed to be the best player in the league at one time. I don't feel like Paul Pierce was the best player in the league at any time. I think he was one of the a good player, a great player at a time, but I don't think he was the best player at any time. You know what I mean? So that's why I don't put him in there. But I think Vince Carter was at a time. I think Dwight Howard was at a time. So what about Grant Hill? Does Grant deserve a nod for the top 75? Let me see if I can get somebody on with me, man. Let's see here. All right. There we go. If y'all want to come on live, man, I'll put the stream in the chat. You can click on that and see if we can get you in, man. You can get on live for a couple segments, man. We can talk about it live if you want to. So E says Grant Hill should definitely be in. Yeah. Even though he got injured, I think he was still a top 75 player. I agree with you on that, Cuzzo. I definitely agree with you on that. What about Dwight Howard? Is anybody standing on the table for Dwight Howard? All right, Raheem, I see you, big dog. I just need to add you to the studio. I need to add you to it, man. It's not showing up where I can add you yet. Let's see. Just it ain't letting me add you, Raheem. Hold on, big dog. See if we can get Raheem on, y'all. Turn your video on for me, Raheem, or your mic, so we can hear you. Maybe that's what it is. Ain't letting you get on. Okay. Chuck said he'll put Vince on before Howard. Okay. What about Alonzo Mourning? Alonzo Mourning. Is anybody standing on the table for Alonzo Mourning? Yeah, that's coming up next. That's definitely coming up next. Look, Westbrook out there rocking the baby. All right, there we go. Let's see. No, damn, still ain't working. All right, Raheem, I see you. I see you trying to get on, cuz. I see you trying to get on, but it ain't letting me get you on. It's not. It just. Hold on. Add the stream. Nope. I don't know what's going on, Raw. It ain't letting me add you on, baby. My bad, man. My bad. My bad. I'm not sure what's going on with it. All right. Keep trying though. Keep trying. Keep trying. We'll get you on somehow. I need to get a phone number where y'all can call in. I need to get a phone number. All right. Do y'all feel Steve Nash deserves to be on that top 75? Steve Nash. I like Steve Nash. I like Steve Nash. I don't know if he's a top 75 though, but I like him. All right. Raheem said yes. So I don't know. My boy got through, but he didn't let me get him on here. Dang it, man. Come on, StreamYard. All right. Tony Parker. Do y'all think Tony Parker deserves a nod for the top 75? Tony Parker. Yeah, I agree. Oh. Nope. Let me see. What Rock, what you trying to get on with, big dog? Are you on your phone? Let me see. Hey, Chuck, see if you can get on too, Chuck. So let's see what's going on. Why this thing ain't working? I'm not sure what the requirements were, Chuck, or your phone. I don't know why it's not letting me let you in, big dog. Edit name, band studio, kick from studio. I'm not sure why it's not letting me let you on, big dog. Yeah, I'm not sure the requirements, Big Chuck, because the people they put in, I would say it was longevity. Android. I think my boy Prince got an Android though, and he be getting in. Let me try the link again. Maybe. Let me try that link again. Maybe it'll work this time. Yeah. So I was thinking maybe longevity, and maybe that's why like Grant Hill and Tracy McGrady didn't make it. But you look at Vince Carter, you look at Dwight Howard, Alonzo Mourning. They all played several years. Even though I don't think Chris Webber should be in there, I feel like no, it ain't working, big dog. I apologize, man. I apologize. It's not working for some reason. Oh, you got an Android too. James, Lil John, try to get on real fast, man. Let me see what's going on. See if it's gonna let anybody on. I didn't ask y'all to get on, and let me see if it's working. Let me see if it's working. You know, this iPhone everywhere, baby. Apple. So, nobody. You don't see the link, Chuck. Why you don't never see the link, Chuck? Everybody else see the link, but you. There we go. I'm about to put it out there again right now, right underneath. All right, there you see it, Chuck. All right. So nobody's standing on the table for Alonzo Mourning. You don't see it either? Oh, is it only on? Is it only on YouTube? Oh, okay. Hold on. Okay. All right. That's probably why, y'all. My bad. See, I'm not seeing all the chats, everything that's going on in here. Let's see. No, you don't see it either. Okay, that's why. All right, let me see if I can get on here real fast, yo. Y'all, forgive me. There we go. Oh man. Oh, there we go. Where's the chat at? I want to get on. Hold on. All right. I want to comment. Oh, what left? Write a comment. There we go. All right. See if y'all can see that. I had to do some other stuff, man. I had to do some other stuff. My bad, man. There we go. I do, dog. I need to hire somebody, man. I need to hire a tech man for real. All right. Can y'all see it now? Can y'all see it? All right. See if y'all can get on that. So for some reason it's not working on YouTube. Raheem sees it on YouTube, but the Facebook people can't see it. All right, so there we go. So if y'all can get on there, Raheem, if you can go to YouTube, go to Facebook, man, and find my name, Galen Wright. And you'll be able to see it on Facebook as well, and you can get on probably on the link through there. Probably, maybe you can try that. I would love to have you on, though, my dog. Love to have you on. All right, man. So let's go ahead, man, and I guess are we done talking about this top 75? We already know Kyrie not getting in because he ain't vaccinated, and the league gonna try to make an example out of him. Nobody's going with Dwight Howard. Nobody's going with Vince Carter. I'm going with Vince Carter. I think Vince should definitely be in. I think Vince is definitely one of the top 75 players to play this game. I don't see how he's not in. And I need a fan too, man. I need a fan to come in and do these picks. So give me one. Somebody, give me on. Come on. I need a fan pick so we can go over these picks. Cuzzo, come on. You can come on. Go ahead and get in the link, baby. Sign into that link so I can get you on here, man. I need a fan for this week. We got our picks, our game picks in. We need to get the rest of them in now. We need to get our fans in too. So let's do that. I definitely wanted to talk about the doggone Cowboys with Mike McCarthy, but as y'all can see, none of my boys showed up. They ain't show up at all. So we'll just have to get back on it on Sunday, man. Let's see. Okay, Raheem said he like Howard. Okay. Cool. I like Howard. Do I think Howard's a top 75? Top 75. I mean, Howard was the man for a long time. Yeah, I know you picked last time, Chuck. I'm trying to get Eric. Eric, come on, man, and get on here so I can get you the pick, baby. Or James Little John. We can get your horrible picks in, baby. I know you're gonna have the Dolphins winning. Oh, I know why James ain't on watching. Ain't on. Because James watching the Lakers. That's why he ain't on. All right, let's go to Thursday night's game. Let's go ahead and transition on over to the football. Just to go back and talk about what Raheem was asking about with the Browns, man. They brought in Case Keenum to back up Baker Mayfield, and without his starting and the backup running back without Baker Mayfield, without some key pieces to their offense and a couple pieces on defense, the Cleveland Browns still found a way to beat the Denver Broncos last night. Unfortunately, I picked the Broncos, and I'm not sure why I continue to pick Teddy Dinkin Dunk Bridgewater. And the crazy thing about it is I picked them to lose. Like the next, I think they started off 3-0. I picked them to lose the next 3 to 4 games. But when it's time to pick, I went in against my own judgment and went for them. Oh, that's your team, Raheem? My bad, Brody. No. Teddy Bridgewater is not doing the job, man. And you know, I was hard on Bridgewater before the season started, and then when the season started, he played decent. But now that I guess their defense is playing well enough for them to win games, but their offense just ain't helping them out at all. And missing, you know, Jerry Judy, you know, missing him is killing y'all too. Yes, Pee Wee added. Okay. Let's welcome my dog James Littlejohn to the show. What's up, Pee Wee? Pee Wee, you gotta turn your mic on. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, you on the stream? James, can you hear me? Jerry. So we got Pee Wee on the stream, but my dog. Let's see. All right, Pee Wee. Say something, James. All right, so when James wanna turn his mic on, man, we will be able to hear him. Right now we can't hear what he's saying. So he done fell off. Yeah, man, the Broncos, man, tough sledding going on for y'all, dog. It's gonna be tough sledding for y'all, dog. They let me down, man. But the Cleveland Browns are finding a way to win without key pieces. Yeah, the backup quarterback did really well. I mean, the running back did really well. I think in fantasy, he got like 38 points in fantasy, man. If you picked him up, he did well for you. And the Browns seem to find a way to run the ball with no matter who's out there. They seem to do well with getting running backs to play well in that system. And I think it's definitely the blocking scheme that they run is pretty elite. So okay, yeah, good coaching, man. That shit. He was a rookie last year, man. And he's continuing to grow as a coach. So Cleveland Browns are staying in the hunt. You know, they're staying close, and until they get healthy, their defense is playing decent enough. You know, they're not giving up a whole bunch of big plays. So yeah, they're gonna be a force to be reckoned with in that division. In that division. So let's see what else we got here. Where we at? Where we at? All right, Pee Wee, I need you to get back on, baby. All right, all right. So Raheem, who y'all got next, man? Y'all, yeah, I'm not. Are you sold on Teddy Bridgewater, or would you rather see Lock in? I think I would rather see Lock, man. I think Lock can stretch the field a lot better than your boy Bridgewater can. All right, Pee Wee, you on the stream, baby. Jay. Jay. Keep Teddy over Lock. He does, but he don't spread the floor for you. He has Android too. It's the Android thing. It must be the Androids. It's got to be the Androids. Chuck, you get on. Let me see if you can get on, Chuck. Got to be the Android. You know, their whole system might be down. and it could be that the profile picture you got up there. You know, the Dolphins don't work with anything. So that could be it too. This is what we do. Hey, Raheem, this is what we do. So I can't get you on the stream. I'll just ask you your game. I ask you your picks right now. So I assume in that first game you had Denver beating Cleveland. Am I correct with that? Washington versus Green Bay. Who you got? All right. KC versus Tennessee. KC on the road in Tennessee. Tennessee coming off a huge win against the Buffalo Bills. Yep, it's Androids. What's up, Chuck, man? Welcome to the show, my dog.
What's going on, G?
Man, I can't call it, baby. I can't call it. My boy set me up today, man. They set me up. All right, Raheem. ATL Miami. Who you got? Chuck, you can give me your picks again too, baby boy.
Wow, that's a toss-up. My brother won't like that, though. They playing in Miami. Atlanta, Miami.
Okay. Rakeem's going with Miami. Okay.
Atlanta, Miami. That mean I had to pull for my brother's team or Corey's team. Blood thing in the water. I guess I go with Miami.
You go to Miami. Okay. Look, I would probably said a tie. Look, that thing horrible. All right. The New York Jets versus the New England Patriots.
I'm going with the Patriots.
Going to Patriots. All right. Rakeem, I think the last game, did the Jets win the last game they played? I think they won in London, right? And then they went on a bye. Is that right?
Who the Jets beat?
No, they didn't. That wasn't it. No, they went to Tennessee and beat Tennessee. Then I think they lost last week. Let me see. I think they lost last week. No, they was off last week. So yeah, I think the last game they played was a win.
That's right. They upset Tennessee. That's right.
Yeah, they upset Tennessee. Yeah. Oh wait, no, that wasn't it. That wasn't it. I think the game they the Falcons. They lost to the Falcons. No, they beat the Falcons, didn't they?
No, I think they lost to the Falcons.
They lost to the Falcons. Yeah, they lost to the Falcons. They should have won at the end.
Right.
Yeah. That's what they went to London. They went to London and lost to the Falcons. That's right. Okay. All right. Carolina Giants. Carolina and the Giants.
No Saquon. Both of them missed the starting running backs.
Uh-huh.
I still think Carolina got the advantage. I go with Carolina.
Yeah. All right. Rakeem? Carolina. All right. Everybody going Carolina. A clean sweep with Carolina. We got a clean sweep with Carolina, New England, and Green Bay so far. All right. Cincinnati, Baltimore.
They ain't picked the Green Bay game yet, have we?
Oh, you haven't. I'm sorry. You haven't. All right. Why?
Ah, boy.
Okay, Chuck. Washington and Green Bay, Chuck.
You had to pull against my team. We can't beat Green Bay.
That was the first logical thing you just said, dog. Since you've been on the show, man. I can't believe it. All right. KC, Tennessee.
Wow. Mahomes against Henry. Kansas City tried to show out against us.
Y'all playing them tough until like the end of the third quarter.
Yeah, no, they gotta learn there's 4 quarters in the game.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Kansas City.
You going with Kansas City? Okay. You and Rakeem are going with Kansas City. The rest of us are going with the Tennessee Titans. All right. Now we caught up. Cincinnati, Baltimore. Rakeem has Baltimore.
I got Baltimore.
You got Baltimore. It's a clean sweep for Baltimore. Nobody's believing in Cincinnati, or we just high on Baltimore right now.
I don't think they're gonna be able to contain Lamar.
Okay. Lamar's playing at MVP level right now, so I see what you're saying. All right, Philly and the Las Vegas Raiders, the new head coached Las Vegas Raiders.
That's the team you said was gonna lose last week, right?
That I did. To Denver. I picked Denver again. Like, You know I picked Denver to lose like the next 4 games when we talked about it earlier. And then I'm going on it, but there's been some circumstances that have changed my opinion. And it wasn't because I thought Denver was good. It was because I thought the other team was about to jack himself up because of what they was going through.
So you pull. I'm trying to understand this now. So you pull for Denver 2 previous weeks, but then you bash Bridgewater tonight. I don't understand.
I don't know, and I'm actually bashing myself because I keep picking Bridgewater, and I know he don't do nothing but dig and dunk. I don't know why I keep picking him. Prince done rubbed off on me.
So we got Philly and the Las Vegas Raiders. Jalen Hurts against Carr.
Jalen Hurts against Carr. So my homeboy Larry Kennedy, he's a Raiders fan. He said that now that John Gruden is gone, his team is going to start playing a lot better. And Carr is going to have a phenomenal year. He said Carr is second in passing yards right now.
But I thought they were doing. I thought the Raiders were doing pretty good until this situation started with emails, and they lost that one game they shouldn't have lost. But before then, they were playing pretty good, wasn't they?
Right, they were. They was at the top. They're 4-2. They're not a bad record.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with the Raiders.
You going with the Raiders. All right. So we have a lone wolf in Raheem. He's going with Philly. The only one going with Philly. So, and I get it. He's a Denver Broncos fan. He can't pick the Raiders. I get it now. I get it. All right. Detroit. Are they going to get their first win? No? I didn't even say the team. You already shaking your head. Against the Los Angeles Rams.
Really? They'll get their first win. They probably get shut out, but they probably will get.
Okay, so you're definitely going with the Rams. All right. Raheem, who you going with, big dog? Rams or the Lions? Rams. Okay. All right. Houston, Arizona. The saga continues in Houston. Still no trade. No. I think everybody going to Arizona.
100% Arizona.
Yeah. I think it's a clean sweep. Raheem, you got Arizona, or you going with the underdog? You notice they say the more you lose, the closer you are to winning. All right. Chicago, Tampa Bay. Tampa Bay's playing without Rob Gronkowski, and now without AB.
Still,
he played without AB in New England, and they barely won.
But he also played without AD most of the season last year, and they was winning.
Okay. So Tampa Bay. All right, it's a clean sweep for Tampa Bay. All right, Indy, San Francisco.
Indy, San Francisco. Indy played pretty good last week, but do we believe in Garoppolo? Because he playing.
That's a great question. I particularly don't.
I don't know. I think San Francisco, even with him, got more talent. I'm going with San Francisco.
Okay. All right. All right. So it looks like all right. Raheem said San Francisco too. All right. Monday night game. Woof. The quarterback play is gonna be. We don't know. We don't know what you're gonna get out of any one of these teams. It might be a record-setting turnover game. You got the New Orleans Saints versus Seattle Seahawks. Jameis Winston versus Geno Smith.
New Orleans this year. New Orleans coming off a bye week. I don't know. It just depends on which Winston shows up.
Always. That's every week.
The good Jameis Winston, the bad Jameis Winston. I'm going to go on the limb and pick New Orleans.
Okay, well, there's not too much of a limb. Look like I'm the lone wolf in this one here, man. I got Seattle. Okay. Everybody else is going with New Orleans. Last week, man, I had a terrible week, man. Your boy went a modest 9-5.
And what was that?
9-5 last week.
What was that last week?
You had a pretty good week, man. You went 10-4. You went 10-4. Not too bad. But the guy who led last week was Corey, man.
No, okay.
Corey went 13-1 last week.
Wow.
One loss. And guess what the loss was?
I know, Gator. The Washington game. That's all right.
He went with you, Chuck. He went with you for the upset.
And then you and my brother wonder why I hate so much.
Man, he could have had a perfect week. It wasn't for the doggone football team.
That's all right.
Speaking of the football team, man.
Here we go.
Should Pat Mahomes' brother be banned from any other games?
Pat Mahomes' brother?
Franklin. Yeah. So Pat Mahomes' brother was at the game, and y'all know y'all retired Sean Taylor's jersey, and y'all had a memorial set out for him, and I guess you had his number on the ground. I guess it was, I don't know if they painted it on the ground or whatever it may be. But Pat Mahomes' brother poured like a beer on it or something, and then danced on the number of Sean Taylor.
He should definitely be banned. I mean, that makes no sense. Because what's the reason behind it? He didn't even know the guy.
Right.
That's
right.
Just that to me. That's just disrespectful. They should have kicked him out the game and banned him.
Yeah, and I believe it was after the game he did it. But it's disgraceful, man. Why would you do that? The TikTok views. Yep, that's what it was for TikTok.
It makes no sense. I mean, there's no reason behind it.
Yeah, he should be banned, man. That there's no like, what kind of person are you?
Right.
What kind of person are you, man, to do that? And like Raheem said, man, he did it for clicks, for views on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
That's a shame, man. Mike Franklin actually sent me that, I was shocked. He asked me my thoughts on it.
Yeah, I didn't know about it till you mentioned it just now. I hadn't heard about it.
Yeah. I hadn't heard about it either. Until he told me, and I'm kind of glad that he's not getting any, I guess, publicity off of it.
Right.
But he definitely, I think, needs to be barred. He needs to be banned from any games because that's a lack of integrity. It's horrible. It's horrible. You're not doing stuff like that.
No.
So, yeah, I thought I'd bring that to your attention. But I see y'all still rolling with Taylor Heineke. He hasn't been traded yet.
Come on, G. I mean, we don't have too much of a choice. What do you mean traded? We have to go what we got.
Yeah. Are you still as confident as you was before?
I'm confident. I have to be confident. I mean, I can't lack confidence.
You don't have to be.
He's my quarterback. I mean, that's my team. We need to go back and play in Atlanta again. That's the best game he had in Atlanta.
You can still like your team and say, man, look, we need to change the quarterback. You can say that.
Okay, so let me ask you this question then. So if Dak Prescott come out and had 3 bad games, you gonna say that?
No.
Okay.
But Dak has shown me he can do it. Heineken ain't really shown me that. Like, if Ben DiNucci came out there and had 3 bad games, I'm like, look, we need Garrett Gilbert. Give me Garrett Gilbert.
This is Heineke's what? Third or fourth game starting?
I don't know. He's been starting all year, right? So we on game 6?
He started. He didn't start the first game. He came in. He played most of the game because Fitzpatrick got hurt in the first game.
Right. Yeah.
So yeah, this is the 6 games in. So he started 6 games in the NFL because he started 1 game last year against the Tampa Bay.
Right.
So 6 starts in. So is Jacksonville ready to get rid of Trevor Lawrence?
No.
Okay. So why should I be ready to get rid of my quarterback?
But I think. Do you think Trevor Lawrence is playing better than Taylor is?
If you go by records, I would say yeah.
But I think for Taylor, man, he's just his teammates ain't even feeling him no more.
That's because they're losing.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
If you talk to the same teammates after the Atlanta game, they wouldn't be saying that. They wouldn't say that.
Yeah. Winning does heal everything. Look.
But no, like we said, and me and my brother was talking about this the other day. Beginning of the season, one of my claim to fame was Washington defense, but it's not my claim to fame right now. So you can't put it all on the quarterback. The defense not playing like they should either. So
yeah, no, you're right. That's the same thing with the Miami Dolphins. That was they calling card too.
Right, that's a discussion me and him had just the other day. We was talking about that. How both of us talking about our defense before the season started, and now they both have gone by the wayside right now.
Yeah. And then now with your offense was already going to be, have trouble putting up points. And now that your defense ain't holding nobody under 20 points, it's really making it hard. So,
and I thought Samuel was going to be something, going to bring a high spot to his team, play the game yet, a full game. And now they about to put him on IR now, I think.
Yeah, you was high on Samuel.
yeah. Can't be high right now because he's not playing.
Yeah. You was high on Samuel. I heard a lot about him in the off season. So, but yeah, all your people, man. Ryan Fitzpatrick, is he coming back this year or is he done for the season?
I don't know. They haven't said yet.
Oh, okay.
They haven't said.
Cool. Okay. Well, yeah, I wanted to talk, with Prince, man, about my head coach, man, but it ain't gonna be the same not talking to him about it. So, I had one of my guys on Twitter, man. He actually subscribed to the show, and I told him tonight. I was like, man. He's like, man. I said, I got my co-host, man. He ready to fire our coach, man. He was like, what? Why? I was like, man, I don't know. I'm about to find out tonight, though. I said, you got to watch. So he done subscribed and everything. And
this subscriber not a Cowboy fan too, is he?
Oh yeah, he is. Yeah, he a Cowboy fan too. Yeah. So I do want to welcome Steve Prosper and Patrice Jones to the KPG family. Thank y'all for subscribing. We appreciate y'all rocking with us. We normally come on Wednesdays at 8 and Sundays during the season at 7:30. We appreciate y'all, baby. Thank y'all for rocking with us. Tell a friend to subscribe to the show, man. Let's get these subscribers up. Let's get the KPG family growing more and more each week. And we appreciate it, man. We appreciate it. Chuck, Lil John, my dog. I appreciate you, homie. I got your picks in. We'll see how you did Sunday night. And then I guess we'll go all over them again next Wednesday. See how you did.
From last Sunday's show. I just got one.
Last Sunday's show.
Was the last Sunday yet? No, Sunday. When did y'all play?
Last Sunday, New England.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Last Sunday the show shouldn't come on while Dallas on TV.
Look, we was messed up, dog. We was messed up. What up, Brandon Buchanan? Welcome to the show, my dog. Yeah, you're right, dog. We got to figure out something to do somehow. Somehow. Hey, we appreciate y'all.
I know you're looking at the same thing I'm looking at too.
Yeah. Lakers and Suns.
Yeah. Don't tell nobody what the score is right now.
Oh. we about to come back strong,
I'm just gonna remember the answer to my question you gave me tonight too.
Yeah. All of our stuff is stamped, dog. So we got receipts on everything.
Yes, sir.
We got receipts on everything. We just go back to the show.
Yes, sir.
All right. Rakeem Few, my dog. James Littlejohn, Brandon Buchanan, Eric Wright, and of course my dog Chuck. Baby, we love y'all, man. I had to host the show by myself, but I had my dog to come in and help me out. For all you Android users, man, switch over to an iPhone so y'all can get on the show, man. Hey, Apple's the way to go, baby. Apple's the way to go.
You know it.
All right, baby. I love you, man. We'll holler at you on Sunday, baby.
Yes, sir.
Peace.
All right.